Bienvenido mi gente a Quienes Somos. Hoy tenemos el placer de tener con nosotros a Amber Hall, una de las propietarias de Ecuador o Equator en inglés, Coffee. Bienvenida Amber a Quienes Somos. Thank you for your time. I know you are busy today with the Fiesta Latina that School Box is having tonight, which Quienes Somos will be actually covering that event. Thank you for your time. I know you have to come, I believe, from home to your business. Your business is already closed, but you give us the time to be here with you. For the people that don't know you, that will know you today, tell us a little bit about you. Where you were born? What do you do? Are you married? Are you single? Are you happy? Are you sad? Or anything that you want to share with the people that follows our program?
Well, I was born in Saskatchewan, which is the west end of Canada, but we came here when I was probably about 13 years old. Just my dad moved our family here, and I actually met my husband in high school. We were high school sweethearts, and we have now got 4 beautiful children, and they're all between the ages of almost 13 and 19, and have been a big part of our lives, both in our connection with Schoolbox and also with the business. We have 3 of them actually working with us in the business now. I used to teach high school. That was how I started my career, but as soon as my first child came along, I decided to split my time between home and business.
¿Planeando una celebración y no sabes cómo ni dónde empezar? ¿Los 15 años de tu hija? ¿La graduación de la universidad o secundaria de uno de tus hijos? ¿Alguna ocasión especial de la familia? ¿O un evento de trabajo? Olvida tu estrés y visita Fiesta Ottawa, donde Ariel y Susana se encargarán de ayudarte en la planificación de esta ocasión y reunir tus necesidades para que tu celebración sea un momento inolvidable.
Oh, so you are from Saskatchewan.
Yeah.
Saskatchewan, the west, right?
Yes,
so where in Saskatchewan? Saskatoon, perhaps?
I was born in Saskatoon, but actually grew up in a tiny little town called Asquith that had only 500 people. So
500 people.
So Almont's a big city compared to Asquith.
Oh, I see. And you said that you were a teacher.
Yes.
What do you teach?
I taught high school math and computers.
Math and computers, so you have a brain.
Well,
you have a brain. I always say that women are smarter than men. So now, and since you are a teacher in math, I mean, that even make you more smarter than
well, thank you.
woman. Why do you move to Saskatchewan? Was your daddy in the military or something?
No, he was just in a high-tech company that moved him here, and we've been here ever since. So.
You said that you have 3 children?
I have 4 children.
4 kids?
Yes.
Boys, girls?
3 boys and 1 girl.
And they're all part of the business, you said?
The 3 oldest are now. I have one that works in production, helps roasting, packaging coffee, one that's one of the baristas in the cafe, and one that works in the kitchen.
Wow, that's besides being a smart woman, besides being a mathematics teacher, you're also a great mother too, because I enjoy when the children help the parents, and I guess your business, your children is an example that I always promote that when everyone works together, there's more success. Talking about business, Equator Coffee. Why coffee and why no other business? When the idea came from to get into the coffee business and no other business, like many choices here or in any other city?
Well, my husband actually did a degree in international development when he was in university, and he was learning at the time about the fair trade movement. Coffee was just a vehicle to actually make a difference in the world. So at the time, coffee farmers were being taken advantage of. They weren't getting the right amount of money for their coffee. They couldn't support their families. And fair trade, which was just beginning in Europe, or had been around in Europe, was just beginning in Canada. And he wanted to do something in that field. Coffee was a great avenue to do that because it's something that we in the north consume, but is really produced primarily by people in the south. And it's an opportunity for kind of like the Robin Hood idea, where the relatively rich are actually giving back to the poor just by our consumption.
¿Se han preguntado dónde encontrar los mejores churros en Ottawa. En la Catrina Churros Café Bar tenemos diferentes tipos de churros, desde tradicionales hasta churro putín. Ofrecemos cafés, capuchinos, chocolate caliente, pasteles como el de 3 leches y tortas mexicanas. Los esperamos para conocer este rinconcito de México en el Byward Market.
So coffee business, right? No, I like the part when you said the Robin Hood. You kind of consider the Robin Hood in Elmont. Now, the coffee, Equator. Why Equator? Why do you guys choose Equator? I'm sorry, Equator means Equator in English, but Equator is basically Ecuador in Spanish, right? Which is a country right in the middle of the earth.
Yes. Yeah. So Equator is where the coffee is grown. So all around the earth, around that bend of the equator is where you'll find coffee. And
South
so
America,
that's
right?
part of it. But for the other side of it is that as a fair trade company, we want the people who are producing the coffee to be equal partners in our business. So it's not just about us as the business owners or the consumers, but the farmers, the producers, are just as equal in that equation, so that they get to have an equal part.
Your coffee in business, does it have different variety from different countries, or there's a specific, perhaps, country that you mostly carry, like the brand or the coffee from?
No, we have a really good variety. We're actually part of a buying cooperative called Cooperative Coffees, and so we are in a cooperative with other roasters, just like the farmers are in cooperatives together, and that way we can bring coffee in and share it between all of us in North America, and so we can buy it from all the different countries in Africa, Central, South America, and so on.
What is the most popular, I would say, coffee that you sell in your business, and for what country maybe?
Yeah, I would say our most popular blend is Freakin' Good Coffee, and it has 3 different countries, but the one country that's probably the most popular for people to drink is either the Ethiopian or the Guatemalan.
I knew it.
Ethiopia is where coffee
I like
came from.
dark roast.
Yes.
I love dark roast. I have to have my cup of coffee in the morning, dark roast. If not, I cannot function during the day. Which comes to my next question, which is the most, I would say, the main reason why you are here. That I haven't even had the time to congratulate you and your co-owner for such a wonderful humanitarian job that you're doing with your business, which is what it comes to my next question. You are involved with the School Box. A School Box is a humanitarian organization that is helping children in Nicaragua to have the right, not the right, but I would say to have access to education, right? Building houses, I'm sorry, not building houses, building school, libraries, and school supplies, and you are involved directly with School Box. Can you tell us why do you decide that your business will get involved with the School Box? What makes you make that decision to help or support a School Box, a great job that they're doing in Nicaragua?
We actually got to know Tom and Sarah through our coffee shop when we were in a different location than we're in now. Tom was using our business as a little mobile office, and he was the founder of Schoolbox. He'd done a degree or working with an international development agency and ended up in Nicaragua and found that just by giving a notebook and a pencil to children, he could change their lives. They were all of a sudden able to go to school. And when we heard that story, we as a company were like, that's an amazing way for us to be able to give back tangibly to people in the countries where we're buying our coffee from. So it was very exciting for us to do that, just to all donate money to them and also to help with those school supplies. But we've also actually been able to go and build schools for the farmers that are producing coffee for us. We've done now 3 schools and are doing another one in November of 2020.
Yes, I know. I heard the story about the founder, Tom Affleck, right? That is from Elmont. I heard the story that I believe it was in Nicaragua. I don't know. I don't really know exactly what it was doing in Nicaragua. I don't know if it's a tourist or working. And I remember the story about he giving some school supplies to a little child, and he realized that how much just 2 little notebooks or pencil will make a difference in the person of in a life of a child. Because believe it or not, there are some countries that parents will not send the children to school because they might not be able to afford 2 little notebooks and a pencil because school is free. But it's amazing to know how some people in Canada, because I live in Canada, right, take that for granted, knowing that 2 little notebooks will make a difference. And I'm so happy knowing that he decided to found to create this organization, School Box. Have you ever visited Nicaragua?
Yes.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. So we went, my husband and I went once in 2012 just to get to see what School Box was doing.
Oh, wow.
Then we went and took a team back in 2013 and built a classroom in Tipitapa, but we actually had
the capital city,
and we had another school that the Nicaraguan team built up in Jalapa that was right in the coffee farms. It was just too remote for our team to go there, but we actually got to go and visit and see the school. We'd been there in 2012. We got to come back and see it after it was completed in 2013. Then we took another team in 2016 and built another classroom in Coffee Land ourselves, and then another one in 2017, and we get to go back in 2020.
So when you said that you went just to see what the project, or you went actually as one of the volunteers to build? You were honoring and everything.
We got to take staff, people from our team here, customers, our family.
So a group of people went there to build that.
That's right.
How do you feel?
Oh, it's incredible. Like I feel like we are able to actually do something really tangible and develop relationships and see the actual impact of the donations and the time and the heart that's gone into it. It's just an amazing.
It's amazing to know that 1 cent from several people can make a difference. So talking about 1 cent, I heard that the way that you are contributing to that great humanitarian labor that School Box is doing is by donating some money of every bag of
10 cents of every pound.
Every pound that you sell, you donate 10 cents. Wow, it's amazing.
So it's been about, I think since 2010 when we began, we're over 120,000 in donations.
120,000. Wow, it's amazing. Something I have to applaud. And I want to say thank you again on behalf, I would say, of the Nicaraguan people, because like I said, I'm a Nicaraguan. I was a person that grew up in that environment, necessity, poverty, and knowing that Elmont, which is well known, the town in Elmont, where the inventor of the basketball, which is Dr. Naismith, was born. Equator, is also in Elmont. And knowing that also Tom Affleck, the person the founder, is also from Elmont. It's amazing to know that this little town that many people don't know is doing such amazing things, especially you having that willingness, that heart to make a difference in this children's life. To end my little interview, as a person, do you have any dreams? As a business person, do you have any dream that you may want to share with the people that are following us?
I think for me, I want to just see our business continue to make a difference in the world. It's actually really great as our business grows. There are ways that I can sort of step back and be less involved in the day-to-day and actually be more strategic in how we can give back. And, we still continue to look for other opportunities, places to open new cafes, because even when we go to visit farmers now, they say, when we ask them, how can we help you? They say, sell more coffee. Because with that fair trade system, they're able to sell some of their coffee fair trade, but not all of it. So the more coffee we can sell, the more they get paid for the coffee that they're producing. So the more we can sell and the more we can grow, the more coffee we can buy from farmers and to support them. But for me personally, I think just to find ways to actually get involved at a higher level and see how we can be more involved in our community, both globally and locally.
Si estás buscando un carro nuevo o usado de excelente calidad, no busques más y ven a Ottawa Honda, donde Orlando Morales te atenderá y te ayudará a encontrar el carro ideal para ti de excelente calidad y con los mejores precios del mercado como si fuera para su propia familia. Llama al número que aparece en la pantalla o visita a Orlando, quien te dará el trato que usted se merece y donde la calidad es su prioridad.
I'm not surprised what you just told me that your dream perhaps is to expand your business or to buy more coffee or sell more coffee, so that way the more you sell, obviously the more those people that grow the coffee will also benefit back in those countries where you get the coffee from, with the coffee tray, whatever that is that you told me. Sometimes I cannot find the word and how I don't know here, but it's like it's a great feeling knowing that a Canadian cares too much about the Nicaraguan children. And I'm not surprised, because way before I came into Canada, I heard always that Canada was a giving country, a caring country, and you are a proof that Canadians actually care about other people that are less fortunate. For the people that may want to help and buying your product, that now you know, people that are watching us, Nicaraguans, Latinos, that want to contribute to help her and school box, they may want to come, and all those coffee drinkers, come to your business and buy as much as you can this coffee that will make a difference in the Nicaraguan children's lives. Besides Elmont, which is about 30 minutes from Ottawa, where else do you have locations of your business?
We have 2 locations in Ottawa, one in the Westboro neighborhood. It's right on Churchill Avenue, right by Richmond.
I know where that is.
And then the other is right in the National Arts Centre, so downtown. The War Memorial, and you can see Parliament Hill out our windows. So
and is it Equator too?
Yep, Equator Coffee.
Equator Coffee. Okay. Well, people that are watching me, are watching the show or the interview, that live in Ottawa or the Ottawa Gatineau region, even from Montreal, when you're in town, you can go to Equator, en español, Ecuador, located in Westboro, Churchill and, I would say, Richmond Road, right? Churchill and Richmond, and come and buy coffee from these excellent people that are making a difference in the Nicaraguan children's life. Do you have a website that people can go and see what you do, and you have pictures perhaps, or the trips and everything, that people can see the amazing job that you are doing by donating your...
equator.ca.
Well, you see, guys, everyone that's watching it, you can see the website right here, equator.ca, and you can get more information about the excellent job that this lady with his partner in business is doing. Well, to end up my interview, all I want to do, I would like to give you these Nicaraguan souvenirs.
Oh, amazing.
As an appreciation for what you're doing for the Nicaraguan children. These items were given by the Embassy of Nicaragua.
Wow.
They are sending this to you and your partners, so you may want to display this little souvenir from Nicaragua.
We would love that. Yeah.
This little hug with Nicaragua. You might want to put it on your coffee shop.
We will.
As a display, as an appreciation that Nicaragua probably appreciate what you're doing, the children, the community, so you can have a little of Nicaragua.
Thank you.
And your business. This is little heart.
Amazing.
Little maracas. So you can
great.
dance some music and warm your heart.
Thank you.
We have this little keychain thing. And 2 pens, so you will remember right Nicaragua.
That's awesome.
That says Nicaragua. And the little souvenirs.
Thank you.
This is given to you as an appreciation, deep appreciation for what you're doing for the children in Nicaragua. This is coming from the Embassy in Nicaragua, that he want to send the appreciation for what you guys are doing back in Nicaragua.
Amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you for your time again.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for helping the children of Nicaragua. I wish you only blessing success, and I hope that all your dreams come true, and I hope that I will be there to interview again when you are opening more stores. For the people that are watching us, please, I ask you to come and buy coffee from this shop that is making a difference in the life of children en Nicaragua. No olviden ver el próximo episodio de Quienes Somos. No olviden que como yo no hay dos, y como Equator tampoco hay dos. What I said is that, like me, there's no two, and like Equator, there's no two either. Am I right?
You're right. Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hasta la próxima.